Someone tried to serve her papers for a deposition, and apparently this was an ex law enforcement officer, jumped her fence. It looks like she is staying at her fiance, Travis Kelsey's home in Kansas, and someone was trying to serve her papers, deposition papers, for a lawsuit on behalf of Justin Baldoni. He has a lawsuit with it ends with us, director and actor, with Blake Lively. And so apparently this guy was trying to serve T Swift with some papers and decided to jump her fence at her private property and try and, knock on her door, which I don't think is a really smart thing to do at this point in time. But as you know, as we're all talking about before the show, this is an issue. How do you serve people? How do you get them served when people are dodging subpoenas, when people are dodging service? And I know, I mentioned that I'd been trying forever to serve Fonnie Willis, and my poor process server just couldn't get her served. And so, what do you do at this point? I mean, I know the answer is you definitely don't jump someone's fence, but what do you think is the answer? How could the law change to make personal service a little bit better on folks who, deserve some privacy? Dave, what do you think?
It's the year 2025, and we're still having individuals jump over fences and use ruses to give you paperwork. You got to believe there'd be an easier way to do it. I mean, after all, you can lose your house based on things that you ignore through the internet, right? Through the emails they sent you. I mean, and if you weren't home, they can post things on your door. I just got to believe there's going to be easier and better than this. And no, not justifying what this guy did, because if you're going to jump over anyone's fence to try to reach them, don't make it Taylor Swift. I mean, that's got to be the most guarded house in the world, right? I mean, what maybe easier than the White House, I would think. I mean, Taylor Swift, every paparazzi, everything, and she's got like private security who aren't under the same constitutional guidelines as Secret Service and government officials. So that guy's lucky he didn't get shot.
Oh, completely lucky. Matt, what do you think about this whole lawsuit, though? They're trying to bring Taylor Swift in. They're trying to have her be part of this deposition. They've tried to subpoena Megyn Kelly and her team. I mean, this lawsuit, we've just seen it in the news back and forth. It just is getting nastier and nastier by the day.
There really is a decency limit on these cases, and there is a line, and I don't know how to define it, but there is a real abuse of process issue that we see in quite a few lawsuits. And Taylor Swift was never on this movie set. She had nothing to do with this. She never was given a script to approve. I think they played one of her songs in the soundtrack that I don't even think she wrote it for the movie. So she effectively has absolutely nothing to do with this. And there are Blake Lively serving Megyn Kelly was an overreach, I believe.